Right. Part 7 of my mom has been doing dark magic on me since I was 6 years old. Okay. This is Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. God, I lost my train of thought then. So, and she's done everything to make sure because she knows that I'm going to be a wealthy child. Come on. I'm destined to. But she had made sure that I don't. So she attacked my finances my whole life. I will hardly have any money to do anything. Sometimes I'd have to ask her for money. I'd have to ask my dad for money. And I haven't asked them for money in a very long time. And she has been behind it, doing all kinds of things. So recently, she wanted me to be alone. She wanted me to be alone. She got a house for me in her name. She almost didn't want to put my name in it, but the agent that, showed us the house were like, it's better her name is on it because you're not living there. So she was supposed to be a guarantor, but she's not a guarantor. And she was like, oh, I'm the one that got you the house. What is your problem? This is my name on the house. I am the one that got you the house because, I had already have another house before. But because it's far away from where I go to work and where my daughter goes to school, I had to move because I wasn't mobile. I'm coming with the mobile. I'm still going to talk about the driving issue because I had a driving issue and it's all about her. Right now, as we speak, I don't have a car. I walk everywhere with my baby girl because I'm an independent person, and when I'm determined to do something, I will do it. I hardly rely on people anymore. I don't even rely on anybody anymore. I rely on myself and God. Because when you rely on people and they know that you rely on them, they will fuck you up. They will mess you up. People are evil, So I don't rely on nobody anymore but myself. And there was one time I was doing my driving lesson. My ex helped me, ex-fiance. He was helping me, and then we traveled down from our city where I was living with him down to where I'm living with my parents, and, wanted to come spend Christmas. And it was around December, I think about 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. And we went for a night drive, me and my fiance, ex-fiance. We went for a night drive, and I was driving okay, even in the city where we were living, outside the city and inside the town where I'm living. I had no issue with driving because I had getting the hang of it. I had the professional driving license, and I was learning while taking the lessons. I didn't even have a chance to take the lessons, but I was learning. And there was one time we were here, we drove to Tesco and we came back. And at night, when I decided that, okay, we're just going to take a night drive. So I was about to turn into where we live, our house, my family house, turn into them and park. And you would not believe that I turned in and I crashed into my neighbor's car. And I was like, what is going on? And all those time I thought it was my dad doing it. And I did not tell my dad that it was my car. I just said, oh, it's my ex-fiance's car, and stuff like that. But obviously, these are people that they spy on me through evil divination. So they know it was my car. They knew shit they shouldn't have known because they had access to my energy. So they tapped into it without my consent. So, yeah. That scared me off of driving. So they scared me off of driving. And same thing as my brother. He didn't even get a chance to do any driving lesson because my mom made sure that he didn't. But he doesn't know that because he worships her. That's why I've got no contact with them. And I really don't give a fuck what happens to them. I'm done. I really am done. And I'm a type of person that when I'm done, trust me, I'm done. It's very hard for you to bring me back. In fact, it is impossible because I'm done. And when I went to tell my mom my ex-fiancé, me and him, we went to tell her, like, oh, we crashed the car and stuff like that. The first thing she said was, you are stupid. You are very stupid. Both of you are idiots. And I'm like, why are you insulting us? And she's like, shut up. Shut up. Why are you driving at night? When I told you that you don't test the devil. Why are you driving at night? You are very stupid, both of you. You don't listen. You should have followed the Holy Spirit that told you shouldn't do this. You are very stupid. I'm like, Mom, the first thing you should do, you should be asking if I am safe, if I was not injured. No, she didn't care. Because actually, she had planned that she wanted me to die. If I could have the accident, then I would just go like that. She's a wicked woman. And I had to tell her, don't insult my ex-fiancé. Don't insult him. Because I was the one, it was my decision. And she was like, well, both of you are stupid. I was like, that is, when she's angry, I see the hatred in her and the bitterness in her eyes. You can see someone's eyes is fiery. Yeah. And since then, I've not been able to drive. Because she'd made sure that I don't even have enough money to even get a car. She made sure that I don't even have enough money to do any driving license. Because she made sure that she fucked my life up. Or she tried to. Or should I say God allowed her to do it for a while in order for me to learn my lesson. Or to learn who I am. In order for me to get stronger in the spirit. To be able to fight against her. She has attacked me so much that I eat spiritual attacks for breakfast now. And when I confronted her, she has not stopped. Even as we are talking, as I'm talking now, she has not stopped. The attacks have reduced, but she still sends me negative energy because I feel it every day. But the thing is, I am more stronger now. I can feel it. I can only feel like the wind of it, but I don't feel the actual attack. But I know it is her and multiple people. She's got witches in her coven. She's a high priestess. Okay, I won't say she's a high priestess. She's a supreme witch. If you guys want to know what a supreme witch is, Google it. She's a supreme witch, the head of all witches. The head of all evil witches, rather. And she's involved in a coven. She pays a spiritualist to do things to me. And she contributes with other witches in this community that they know her. She contributes and they contribute to make sure that they fuck my life up. There was a time where I met a pastor, a bishop. I'm not going to mention his name for his own privacy and his own safety. He wanted to adopt me. He wanted to adopt me as his own child because I never experienced what a fatherly love is because my father never loved me. He was a very narcissistical man and he was negative. He treated me like shit. My whole family treated me like shit, basically. Let's just put it like that. And I didn't know I was yearning for that love, so I was searching for it in the wrong places. And that's why I always chose older men, because I was looking for a man like a father figure that would show me that love that I missed, that I yearned for. And I yearned for it so much that I dated the wrong people. I befriended the wrong people because I was looking for that love, that acceptance that I never got as a child. So I craved for it my whole life and I searched it in all the wrong places. And whereas the love I wanted was right in here. So I'm going to end it there and I'm going to go to part 6. Okay? So stay tuned for part 6.